Alright, so you're supposed to, given each polynomial function its graph, determine a function of lesser degree. So, on another page, put your finger on the highest degree. You should have your finger at a 7th. This is a 7th degree polynomial. So, lesser means minus 1. So, what's a lesser degree than 7? 6. What's a lesser degree than 3? And what's a lesser degree than 2? Okay, that's the first part. The second part says using the same coefficients. Put your finger on the coefficients. Show me with your fingers how many coefficients. Okay? The temptation is to think there is only one coefficient. But this is called the leading coefficient. Coefficient basically means the numbers in front. There are 3 coefficients. 1, -8, and 10. So this is a function of lesser degree. Okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to sketch this graph, and you should be able to identify these 4 vocabulary words within our function. Okay? And then try to sketch it by the best you can. I know it says technology, but it says sketch it by hand. So as you guys go through it, do it with your partner, and just put a little check mark through it, and then we're going to go over this in about a couple of minutes, okay? Alright. Ashley, pick a vocab word for us, and then tell us how it's related to our graph. Okay, what's the degree? Correct. What number is it? 6 is correct. It is an even. Ashley, what is the easiest even you know? And what does that look like? Line or U? U. So this kind of answers both questions, end behavior, degree, and end behavior. Jasmine, pick another word, either leading coefficient or y-intercept. Okay, what is the leading coefficient? I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere over here. 1 is correct. Not only is it a coefficient, it is leading, or it's in front like a leader. Okay? Alright, y-intercept. Trisha. So our leading coefficient is 1 or positive. It's somewhere over here. Okay, that is a number. I have a question, Trisha. What's the order pair here? What's this order pair? Everyone talk to your partner in 5 seconds. What's the order pair? Yes, Trisha. 0 what? 0, 5. Pay attention, guys. Your x value is 0. Your y value becomes some kind of number. So if I put in 0 here, 0 to the 6th power is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. That means this all becomes 0. This all becomes 0. So if you add all that together, it is equal to what? 0. So your y-intercept is actually 0. Okay, let's put it all together now. End behavior is essentially the arrows. Starts up, ends up. The leading coefficient, if it was negative, it would have flipped it. Right? But it's a positive, so it's going to stay. Okay? Now, this is a 6-degree polynomial. Which means that you have the number of x-intercepts here. Let's take a look at a sketch. I have x to the 6 minus 8x squared plus 10x. And this is what my graph looks like. Let's sketch it together. Pi goes through -2. If you made a mistake like I did, you can just do something like this. Okay, class, this is a big idea. Here. How many zeros is this? 1 or 2? Remember, this is a shoot-through. Multiplicity of 1. This means that it's 1 real 0. Class, how many zeros? 1. Real or imaginary? So I have how many reals? 2 plus something equals 6. Reals plus imaginaries equals the degree. This is your fundamental theorem of algebra. So this number has to be what? 4. Okay, pay attention. 4 is not on here. It's not on here because the reals represent the x and the y axis. This is basically just to tell you that this is only going to cross the x-axis twice and they have to be shoot-throughs. Okay? So this is what your graph kind of looks like. Hopefully that looks like yours.